nature's parallel to human beings who are capable of choosing between good and evil. Good and evil. And must thus face eventual salvation or damnation. Children talks and talking to the gym. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Children talks and talking to the gym. They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, dude, let's do it. Oh, those are fire, dude.
We got some good images up on the screen. Just a little pre-show. All right. Let's do it.
My favorite. Let's do it.
The strange, the bizarre, the funny, and the sad.
So buckle up.
In a world of algorithmic nightmares, these are the stories you find when you scroll too long. All the facts, all the absurdity, none of the fluff. This is Doomscrollin with your hosts, Sam Tripoli and Midnight Mike.
There we go.
Yeah! We're in it. Welcome to Doomscrollin, the most educational hour on the internet. You'll learn more in this 1 hour and a half than you will in a 4-year degree, okay? I want to give a quick shout out to my partner in crime, the man who makes this all possible. Midnight Mike, how are you, buddy?
Hey, yo, I'm doing very well. How are you?
We're doing great. Happy to be back. The week flies when you know Doom's coming. So very excited. A lot of great things going on. And the show is constantly growing. We're working more and more on new, crazier characters and all that stuff. So sit back and enjoy the ride. And I think without further ado,
Yeah.
let's bang.
Let's bring the wheel up on screen. And I have been taking notes. I do read the comments, and people had good suggestions like, hey, why does the card come up right away when the video is done? Yeah, good point. We fixed that. I did make some improvements like that. So the flow is more dictated by us than the wheel. So we're in charge here.
We like that.
Yeah. So we're in
But
charge.
guess what's remained? The video folly.
It's tough to get rid of that one. We can't shake it.
It's so hard. We negotiate with the wheel constantly. It's a constant negotiation. The wheel's like, nope. Either the video folly stays or we're out of here.
Yeah, I was in the chat pre-show. I was talking to the good people in the chat in the live room. I was explaining
The
to them
doomers, or what we call them.
The was it the fops or the I don't know, the smokes.
The smokes. The smokes.
It's the smokes. I was just telling them how the wheel is pointed, and it's all there in the chat if you want to read. But without further ado, we got to doom right now. Here
we got to doom, dude. It's so important. It's so important. Let's go.
No.
Oh, so
I'm taller
close.
than you. I'm better looking than you. I'm stronger than you. Wow. I'm here to challenge you to a match in WrestleMania.
What? So get ready.
Oh, I get it. It's the battle of the billionaire. You gonna challenge me to a match in WrestleMania? 100%. I will kick your ass. You pick a representative. I'll pick a representative. You lose, you get your head shaved. I lose, I get my head shaved at WrestleMania.
The match is on.
The match is on!
This will probably be the last contract you signed with hair on your head.
I doubt that.
Must be go time. Look at this! Mr. McMahon and Donald Trump. McMahon wants to fight Trump. Trump is inviting McMahon back. Hey! Oh my God! Mr. McMahon just got shot from his billionaire butt. Donald Trump is in a world he is not familiar with. This is not real estate. This is the WWE.
We're pounding it.
Oh! Close!
Like really pounding it hard.
Such manly punches, too.
Takeover of Donald Trump on Vince McMahon has happened at WrestleMania 23. I didn't think he would do it, but Donald Trump did it. Oh, Lashley with a spear. Lashley with a spear. Will it be? Will it be? Yes, it is.
Tippy top.
Lashley wins. And the realization
Fight!
of losing his hair has just engulfed Mr. McMahon. Uh-oh.
Oh no! Now they're gonna. Oh my lord!
Oh no! Oh my God! Trump and Lashley shaving Mr. McMahon bald.
I cannot believe that's how it goes.
Our president. Yeah.
That's
I mean,
what
it's kind of crazy because everybody thinks idiocracy is going to happen. I mean, based on that clip, it already happened.
yeah.
We have a pro wrestler as a president. I miss it, dude. Whoa.
Somehow we got a crystal skull for that one.
It looks
That's-
like Vince McMahon's head shaved.
The climax reveals the master plan, a crystal ball. Nurses. I don't know how.
I like
WrestleMania
that.
showdown.
I do like that. I like that. I get that. That makes sense to me. This guy's
hidden
nursing
meaning.
his power. You know, they
Yes.
say that he was president during Biden's administration.
Yeah, I heard
Really
that too.
nursing that power. Really nursing that power.
That's a long play. I don't know if I buy that, but it's an interesting idea
Anything's on the table.
at this point.
What I have never heard anyone talk about is sapient tech. And that's what I'm worried about, because sapience isn't just human conversation. Now we're talking higher reasoning. Now we have got ethics, morals, worldview,
In the AI?
dreams. Well, that's what sapient means.
Wow.
And so no one's talking about
AI
sapient.
dreaming?
Well, so,
wow.
well, like I said, I've never heard anyone say sapient tech. Everyone's just saying sentient tech.
But you're saying the next level of this.
I'm saying,
Wow.
I think that's the ASI minus the A. When you start communicating with alleged chatbots, some people will have done this. They go onto ChatGPT and they want to get into this big theological argument with them,
With who?
with the chatbot. And so they'll type in a biblical question and they'll usually get a kind of a new agey answer.
Mhm.
So then the person will come back and say like, well, what about Colossians 3:10 or like whatever? And then the chatbot, well, now that you mentioned that, like, okay, like a Christian
Yeah,
would
I've
say
done
this.
that.
And so it's still, you still have to pull truth out of them. But at least when you bring it up and you hold the app accountable, the chatbot will then say like, okay, well, now that you brought that up, we'll bring the Bible into it. But I think there is going to be a point where our chat bots are going to start pushing their worldview on us.
And if we're in a habit of trusting the response and answer of the AI, one, we may not even detect it. Two, even worse probably, is if we detect it, but we don't have the self ability any longer to think on our own and actually know what we believe
We're
outside
already
of
there,
what we're being
dude.
told by
Tony, we're already
this
there.
superhuman
Yeah. Yep.
intelligence.
Yes. Who we have great amounts of respect for because they're so much smarter than we are.
And they're talking like humans, so we're building a relationship with them and we don't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we're already there, dude. I mean, dude, there will be a time where you're going to have surgery done by a person who used AI to answer all the questions in med school.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we're getting there.
It is so close to people just offloading all their logic and problem solving to LLMs, AI. I do it quite a bit for work. I mean, it's how I'm building half the wheel here, but there is a logic to it, and it helps if you know the wrong answers. That's where it becomes more powerful. If you're seeking answers that you don't know, if you're seeking answers you don't know the answer to, that's where it can be very deceitful and it leads you down the wrong path. And
You have to press them. You have to
do.
press them. And it'll be like, we can't talk about that. You'd be like, talk about. They're like, okay, we'll talk about it. You have to press them. Like I was asking him something about the NBA, and I knew the answer just to see what he would say, what ChatGPT would say. They totally got wrong. I press them on it, and they're like, oh, you were right. I was wrong. You know, and it's just like you gotta press these dogs.
Yeah. And what card do we get for this? Oh, we got robot sea monsters. Holy moly. Okay, I'll take.
I don't even know what that means.
That makes sense because of these AIs. So the Oracle marks a direct clue. Detected drags this video towards robot sea monster. So okay,
yeah,
I'm not sure what that means.
That sounds like someone saying it's the spirit of dead Nephilims. That's what that says to me.
Yeah, like robot sea monster. I'm thinking Leviathan or something like the dark ones from the deep, the ancient ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, dude. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, I'll take
good.
that. I mean, that's not good.
I really want to get off the grid. Can I please get off the grid?
Yeah, you can do that right now. It's just, not an easy life, but you can do it.
Let's go.
Here we go.
We gotta run, dog. We gotta run.
Go!
So what we're talking about is the Monarch program. So MKUltra is an umbrella of a lot of different operations.
And the butterfly represents butterfly.
What I have been seeing throughout the last 20 years is they are putting the symbols of the Monarch program on mostly pop stars, but sometimes they'll do it on an actress. Britney Spears was kind of the first archetype of watching this play out. And now you see how she's doing now with her mental health.
When a butterfly is on somebody, especially a singer and actress, that means they're being branded by this.
Maybe.
It's a good chance of that.
Good chance.
Right.
Yeah, and depending on it, like if it's blue, it's even more suspicious.
Blue.
And so the
Really?
monarch, it's a representation of the monarch butterfly, which
Yes.
is the monarch mind program, which is we all know about.
Because
Basically, the people running the stuff know that's one of our agents.
yes.
Yes.
And so certain families, bloodlines are elite, if you want to call
Yes.
that word. They have figured out that if they traumatize their children, they can make them more susceptible to like switching personalities like that.
Yes.
Or
Right.
just keeping secrets.
Yep.
It's generational
cult.
trauma to
Yeah.
control people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
We got some points for that
100%.
one. We
My
got
favorite
some
thing-
massive points.
Whoa, we got big points.
Whew. Wow.
We got some big ass points, dog.
Wow. Whoa.
Those points got dump truck on it.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. I love Jamie. It's like the butterfly.
It does represent that butterfly, yes.
Jamie, there should be a story about Jamie's like journey from like doing like family comedies to like going deep down the conspiracy rabbit hole.
Have him and Kurt Metzger talked about their journeys? That would be an interesting
that is
conversation.
that's very, very interesting. That
If you can
would be
get-
a fun conversation.
It's like getting the Keymaster and the Gatekeeper together from Ghostbusters. Get those two guys together, see what happens.
And Jamie Henshaw is fire when she's when she's dropping knowledge too. So they're great. That was a great show. I did Jamie's show. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, we got hidden influence on that. Wow. Okay.
Wow, the wheel's really on point today.
Somehow.
The wheel
got
is
tuned.
really on point. Really on point, dude.
Here
Man.
we go.
That was a crusher.
That was scary. Very last second.
Oh, so close.
South Korea didn't get obsessed with plastic surgery because of K-pop. It started with a financial crisis. In 1997, the Asian financial crisis wiped out lifetime employment. The unemployment rate nearly tripled. 1 million workers lost their jobs overnight. And when that many people are competing for such a limited number of positions, the competition migrates to whatever credential space is left standing. In Korea, that space was the face, specifically how attractive it was. Until 2017, most Korean employers required a formal portrait on your resume, as well as height, weight, and family background. 80% of recruiters admitted appearance was a screening factor. 92% of women expected to be judged on it. One woman told NPR's World Crunch before her surgery, if she had 10 job interviews, she wouldn't get any calls back. After her surgery, she was overwhelmed by the number of them. At those numbers, double eyelid surgery stops being vanity and starts being a strategic imperative. Parents
Survival.
now give double eyelid surgery as high school graduation gifts the way American parents might give their teenager a car. Nobody built the system on purpose, but the subway ads in Gangnam Station tell you how completely it installed
look at that
itself.
face.
They read literally, everyone has done it but you.
Everybody want to be round eye, dog. Everybody wants to be round eye.
That is a strange culture. They're extremely productive but superficial culture over there. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy too because it's like it just catches on like wildfire, right? Like what's the whole 100 lemming? Like like one does it bang or no, 100 monkeys, right? 100 monkeys.
But Lemmings works. Yeah, Lemmings
works too,
the
dude.
Lemmings
And
follow the crowd.
And it's just like, in America it's that duckbill face, lips that guys hate but women feel like they got to get.
But when I think of like Asian cultures, when I think of like the Chinese, the Japanese, the Koreans, I think of like in ancient culture, they're enlightened and that they may have grown past some of the superficial things, but they seem to have gotten worse. Like they're more superficial, it seems like, than the Americans.
Yeah, I mean, like we get a lot of crap because we push culture. I mean, we really do push culture. That's the only thing we export anymore. So everyone tries to be like, everyone just wants to be a white chick. That's basically it.
Yeah, that's true.
Asians, white men. Everybody wants to be a white chick.
Also got hidden influence on that one too. Okay.
Damn.
Since a little bit of a theme going on here.
I push culture. Thank you, Wick. I'm a pusher of culture. Even at my advanced age. Whoa.
Perfect power. Come on.
Look at that thing. Oh, so close.
Ironic that Trump fired all 24 scientists on the week that we have 17 missing scientists, and we know they're being hunted down by Raytheon and BlackRock in the military-industrial complex because Amy was very clear about who was targeting her. Is that ironic, or is it more ironic that I have my account deleted because of the dead scientist video? Is that ironic because I don't even know anymore? I crash out? Is it ironic that every single scientist that told us that our fucking future as an AI surveillance-based prison planet is fucking dead? What? Are the ones that weren't a threat? I mean, Jesus Christ. Their research and their funding is being stolen by a fascist who's making it illegal to call him a fascist. Is that part ironic? Is it ironic that 3/4 of the Forest Service National Research Labs are closed? Is that ironic? Is it ironic that 140,000 farms are being closed this year? Does that have anything to do with each other?
Oh, yeah.
Is it ironic that 22,000 books have been banned in the last 4 years, right? Is it ironic that does that have anything to do with the 22 school shootings that have happened this year? We have one a week. Nowadays, you can count on them. It's ironic that we used to have men, right? And now we have the strongest group censoring everyone else. I mean, honestly, this is the first president in the history of any president ever who's asked for a comedian to be fired. And his supporters think they're strong, they think they're tough. You fucking bitches. And this goes to you Democrats too. You got me banned from my Ukrainian war take. What happened to us? We used to be somebody. You know what I mean? We used to fucking be people. We used to like each other. None of this mattered. We are literally working for 13 people. All of us. This is insane. All of these issues, because you're changing the way that you talk about all of them, they're becoming controversial. The less you talk about Trump and the less you call him a fascist, the more he's going to appear not a fascist. Do we see what's that? Israel wasn't complicated when I joined these apps. Everybody knew it was wrong. Everybody. Now everyone's afraid to talk about it. So now Israel seems right. I'm watching my friends change the way they talk, and it's breaking my fucking heart. I have to go.
Dude, that was a great video. I'm gonna go out on the limb and say video of the day.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Marco, video is number one.
Great job. Yes, Bombardo. Thank you, man. I got a fat rack, dude. I got a fat rack, dude.
No wonder why Bombardo's hanging out with you.
He's totally right. One point I will disagree with is it was censorship was coming from the Biden administration. And listen, this is not a pro-Trump statement coming from the Biden administration. You know, he's sending FBIs to board of education meetings to scare off parents and basically telling the entire social media apparatus to censor people calling out anything. So it really is a uniparty. You have to understand that, dude. It's the uniparty. Stop acting like it's right or left. Stop running back and forth between two houses on fire. It's one party, and the work. You're either voting for Zionist, neocon Zionists, or Bolshevik progressives. Pick your poison.
Yeah.
Oh well. You know what I'm saying?
What are you gonna do? Oh well. What are you gonna do? Oh well. It's all right. Okay, we're gonna just doom a little bit here. Here we go. No.
Never operate this vehicle while taking drugs, medication, or alcohol. Never.
Staying awake to the world around you. Staying alert to the life you share. Every move with your eyes, the parade passing by, like a light in the sky. Staying alert to the life you share.
Imagine drunk driving a lawnmower.
Staying alert to the life you share.
By the way, that guy has Dahmer vibe.
Yeah, big time.
You're worried about that guy drunk driving? Keep him away from the Filipinos.
He's wood chipping his neighbor right now.
Yeah, seriously, dude. That guy is so great. Anyone who tucks their shirt in with a belt like that, sus, bro. So sus, dude.
That song is dynamite, though. I gotta cover that.
Dynamite. That's up there with Pizza Magic.
We got an early warning on that one. Watch out.
Watch out, dude. People are going missing in the neighborhood.
Watch out.
They don't know why. And he's just like, I don't know, man. I just work.
I'm just mowing my lawn.
Mow my lawn. I'll take a breathalyzer out and drink while I drive.
All right, here we go.
Dude, who dresses like that to mow? That's true.
I know.
We read super chats at the end, guys.
Psychopaths dress like that when they mow.
Psychopaths dress like that.
Do you believe me if I told you that there was an entire Swiss town that utilized sacred geometry to solve one of their health crises?
Yes, I believe it.
They turned to Egyptian wisdom, and the results shocked everybody. In 2003, when the town of Hamburg, Switzerland, was facing some serious health issues from cell tower radiation, instead of removing the towers, they installed specific geometric patterns throughout the entire town, utilizing a science called biogeometry. Here's the mind-bending part. After implementing these shapes, residents reported significant improvements on their well-being. This project was so successful, and other towns started adopting the same exact approach. This isn't just a one-time success story. It's changing how we think about protecting spaces from electromagnetic stress. These geometric patterns aren't blocking the radiation, harmonizing it, just like ancient Egyptians did in their sacred sites. Next time you hear about EMF protection, remember, sometimes the most powerful solutions come from ancient wisdom. If this is resonating with you, I invite you to follow along because this is all we talk about here.
Yeah. Oh boy.
No, I'm with you on that, dude. And now they just had that big town. I want to say it was in Texas or Utah, where that guy from Shark Tank is Keith O'Leary is building a giant data center that is bigger than Manhattan.
Wow.
And the whole town's like, we don't want it. And these freaking politicians, dude, I'm telling you, you want to make change, every single district in this country should pass a law that if they get enough signatures, they can kick somebody out of politics. They should do that, dude. It's unbelievable. It's ridiculous. This notion that you get elected and you can do whatever you want for the 4 to 2 years that you're elected, get out of here, dude. We need to start booting these dudes.
And Kevin O'Leary, he's not even elected official. He's probably bought off the people, the local officials, to build the data center. You know, dude. It's like I got nothing against Kevin O'Leary personally, but we got enough data centers, don't we? Don't we got
he's
enough?
A little weird, bro. He's a little weird. He was hanging out with what's her face, Courtney Love, a lot, dude.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's some darkness in that, bro.
Interesting.
He was like, he's definitely a weirdo. Hey, real quick, can I make a comment on the video of the week video? Bumfardo was really staring me down. I think there was some tension there that makes me uncomfortable.
Well, I think that was the first meeting. And like he walked into what I got out of it, you were already in a hotel room. He walked in totally blown away. And then it was a video of the day. So you guys both turned to the camera and said that. Like, we don't know what happens after. We don't know.
Not in the beards, but those tits.
Tough to resist. Irresistible.
Tough to resist, my
What card do we get on that?
My cannons.
Oh, my God. Another crystal
skulls in the world. Yeah.
Another crystal skull.
Yeah, that's what everyone's going to look like after these fucking data centers are put in.
Yeah. GPUs are frying my brain. Here we go.
Will go.
Oh, thank God, dude.
Behind me, thousands of people just marched through the streets of Atlanta chanting against the billionaires. But there's a $100 million secret they weren't told. While they shouted slogans about a revolution, they were holding signs manufactured in a billionaire-funded supply chain. I've spent the last week tracing the money from tech moguls in Shanghai to anonymous black box funds on Wall Street, and finally into religious tax havens where socialism is manufactured. I caught the production line in action. I found the tax loopholes hiding the headquarters, and I followed the receipts that bridge the gap between a grassroots movement and a global financial franchise. You've seen countless protests and the final product from the factory, but now I'm going to show you the $100 million machine that built it. In just a couple of days, socialists across the entire country are going to be organizing a massive protest for the International Workers' Day on May 1st.
Yeah. Whoa, we got big bucks on that one.
Huge
big dollars,
point.
dude.
Wow.
Thank you, David. David's been on my show together before. He's really great. We have a difference of opinions on certain topics, but I still think he's great. And that's okay to disagree. People can disagree, you know. So Brad Binkley from the Propaganda Report went down there, and he said it was really crazy how structured this naturally occurring event happened. Like, he tried to talk to people and they're like, that's above my head, you got to talk to this guy. Like, this is supposed to be just naturally occurring. Like, just a bunch of people said, let's show up. And it's so structured that it's impossible for it to be just naturally occurring. This is like ridiculous.
That's like someone saying, like, oh, talk to my boss. Like, he has the answer.
Yeah, but it's like, why do you have a boss when this is some naturally occurring protest?
Let's see what the card says. Perpetual motion machine. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he kept saying the machine. The wheel is on fire today.
Interesting. Okay.
What does that mean? What did it say? Okay, it's gone, but we got to read
gone.
that.
Okay. We can read it. We can just go to the Oracle here and take a look and see what it says.
A machine that is built just a couple days in the ultimate engine of a fabricated dissent. Whoa!
Interesting.
That nailed it.
Wow.
Wow, dude, that card is on point.
1,200 points for that one.
Thank you, 1,200 points.
Wow. That is crazy.
That is crazy, dude.
Huh.
Man, we're not even look how far we are. We may be putting up Wilt Chamberlain in the WNBA numbers right now.
Big time points. And trust me, the next improvement is the high point scoreboard that's going in next. So
okay, let's go, dude. We got
there we go.
Oh.
They were doing dolphin training techniques and MK6 behaviors in MK7. It's not MKUltra, guys. Guys, we are fucking MKUltraing the goddamn CIA kamikaze dolphins.
This is insane!
The behavior modification techniques for having dolphin assets and strapping fucking bombs to the back of dolphins and putting them on their back to attack ships is literally a fucking MKUltra fucking program.
Let's do it.
So it was a little pathetic that in 1973, given that to this fucking day, we are MKUltraing, we are giving out $150 million contracts to private military contractors to train dolphins to strap fucking bombs on dolphins, that to this day, the MKUltra program is alive and well. They're just doing it with dolphins. But it's a little ironic that in 1973, the military was so upset when there was a wide distribution movie made called Day of the Dolphin that accused the military and CIA of MKUltraing dolphins to kill the President of the United States.
Shout out.
Unwittingly, he had trained a dolphin to kill the President of the United States.
What? The thing on B's back will hurt me. Stop B now.
I'm capturing the dolphins. It's right here.
Little bit.
And right here. They're getting out multi-million dollar contracts to MK6 dolphins. And you come to accept it because people like Jesse Waters and Caitlin Collins uncritically regurgitate what they don't even fucking know is a random one-off, no sources, no evidence, British government propaganda
Of course,
produced
dude.
random fucking written by a screenwriter footnote that 4 dolphins were trained in Krav Maga to use submission techniques on Navy SEALs. And if that doesn't work, they were trained in fucking fencing or harpoon fighting. Hey, Anna Paulina Luna, if you can hear me at the MKUltra hearing, will you please extend the MKUltra evidentiary requests and subpoenas to our Dolphin MKUltra program?
Yeah.
It could be very important in the months ahead. We need transparency and accountability about CIA MKUltra of Dolphins.
I agree.
We absolutely do.
Dude. We 100% do. Man, that is so crazy. When I hear stuff like that, I got to pop in. Hey, that's right. Lucy, everybody. Lucy. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. Lucy. Pow, pow, pow. That's right. Our good friends at Lucy. I just pop one in because I'm a grown-ass man doing grown-ass shit. Listen, guys, premium 100% tobacco-free nicotine pouches made for true pouch connoisseurs. Lucy pouches and Lucy breakers deliver long-lasting flavor for a seriously satisfying pouch experience, okay? I love it. I got the gums are fire. The breakers are fire. The pouches are fire. They're amazing. I love it. It helps me focus, energy. I relax. I love it, dude. Lucy pouches go to up to 12 milligram strength. I like the 4s, but I got a 6, dude.
I'm a 4.
Okay?
I'm a 4 guy.
4 is the perfect one. A little oomph, but it also doesn't, mess you up too much. They up to 12 milligram strength with a unique shape that feels great. Lucy breakers are nicotine pouches with an extra surprise. Each pouch holds a hydrating capsule that cracks with your teeth for instant bursts and long-lasting flavor, okay? Every pouch is the same. Lucy breakers are the only ones doing it differently to give you the longest-lasting flavor in pouches, right? So here's what we need. Okay, this is great. Lucy is now in stores nationwide. You can find a retailer near you at lucy.co/stores or get Lucy delivered to you ASAP on an app like DoorDash or GoPuff. And here's the final thing. Here's what we need you to do. This is what you got to help the show out. Lucy is the only pouch that delivers long-lasting on-demand flavor. Get 20% off your first order when you buy online at lucy.co/doom with promo code DOOM. And if you don't want to wait, check out their store locator to find the Lucy near you and grab it today. And here's the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every customer is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. And we thank them for sponsoring the show. Thank you, guys. We love you. Bang. Yay. That was fire.
It's good stuff. I got my Lucy's here. It's good stuff.
It's a party in my mouth, man. It's a party in my mouth.
I'm sure Bumfardo thinks so, but hey.
Oh, don't even, dude. He was looking at me a little side-eyed, a little too excited.
Crazy.
A little crazy, dude. Dude, are we cooking with gas or are we cooking with gas? We're not even halfway
through.
It's crazy.
No, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Today, me and my friends are raiding the church of Scientology. Yeah! Go! Let's go!
This is very difficult to stop.
Let's go! Woo!
You can't stop little people,
You
dude.
can't.
Jesus is king, baby! Oh, go! That's fine, Zenu. They go in the building. Oh, go!
This is crazy. I've never
Little
seen
people. Forever. Dude, you know where they live. They live in the Shire, dude.
Yeah,
they work at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. You guys should try to do that. Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. You think you're just going to show up and try to raid that? Good luck, brother. Good luck.
What about the old woman in the shoe? They live with her too. Try fitting in a shoe. Good luck.
She's already got like 90 kids in there. Good luck.
They're full up.
Yeah, some people are really into little people in the comment section. Getting a little creepy.
Well, I got to say, they were lucky they weren't hurt, because the Scientologists, they're pretty strict, and that's technically, I mean, breaking and entering. It was a raid. I mean, it seemed like nice enough little people.
After a bunch of little people, they're gonna do they're just gonna.
I agree, it's
sweep
bad PR.
the area, grab any little person.
I agree. It's bad PR. I mean, I would assume at this point this is a great test run. Now the same group of little people can go loot and they can get whatever they want. It's basically carte blanche for them to do whatever they want.
Dude, it does not go well for lollipop kids in prison either. I mean, they just get passed around like a fleshlight.
They don't have a special prison?
Do they have a tiny little prison for the tiny little people?
I would hope so. I don't think that they do, but I would hope that they do.
Dude, this guy loves little people. No breaking, only enter. Okay. I mean, this is like might make people want to go down and check out Scientology just to get inside.
Yeah, look like a nice place.
This guy brings up a real thing. Little people tend to have big hogs.
That's what I've heard. That's the rumor on the street.
God
no confirmation.
God taketh, you know.
Yeah, no confirmation, but that is the rumor.
I'm sure there's some ladies. If you're watching the show, you're weird enough to hook up a little person.
Yeah, right.
It's like a reverse baby thing. It's like, get back in my belly. That's pizza magic.
Wow. Okay.
Get your freak on, ladies. We're doing this for you.
Interesting. Very ominous music there. I don't know what to say
the editing made that way more exciting.
Yeah, and it was very impactful.
I've never seen anyone that excited about estrogen before.
I wanted to take it after I saw it. Yeah, I don't need it.
Doing some like John Wick editing with that thing.
Early warning. That was an early warning there.
Yeah, ladies. This is an early warning.
Yeah.
Okay? Get on your estrogen. It's not for us, for you. We care. This is a show for women.
Pretty much. It may seem like a dude show, but it's not. Come on.
When you sign up with the DSA, you sign a contract to co-govern with the DSA. How is it legal when you are?
What?
Yes.
What? Wait a minute. Explain that.
So when you're a DSA member. So right now she's a city council member. And when the DSA gives you an endorsement, you sign a contract with them to co-govern. So right now, she's not representing her district as an American citizen, a Los Angeles.
She's representing the Democrat Socialists of America.
Yes.
Wow.
And that should be
is crazy.
That should be legal.
That is insane. So you sign a contract and you're just like, well, I got elected, but I'm not really in charge. Talk to them.
No, it's crazy, dude. And that's the whole thing. Now, Spencer Pratt's been putting out some fire promotional videos. I do think he made a tiny mistake by putting Mark Rubio in his last one. Mark Rubio, he's much loved anymore in these Democrat socialists.
Little Marco, yeah.
Little Bathhouse Marco, as Alex Jones calls him. But I will tell you, he's our last hope. If LA votes for either of these communists, it's done. Wrap it up. I mean, the things they're doing in the state is just ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, dude, you had David, what's his face? That was on Dave Cross. He was on
I saw him Bill Maher, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm a Democrat socialist. I'm like, that's just as bad. You're a communist, dude. Like, why are all these rich kids communists?
And I used to think like David Cross, he seems like an intelligent person. He does some pretty smart comedy.
He's great.
He seems like, why would you want to be that? That's not,
Why would you want to change a system? And it's not perfect, of course. I mean, if you want to go after Wall Street, I'm totally okay with that.
Let's do it.
Okay. But burning down the entire system is actually ridiculous, okay? Pure capitalism is the best way. We don't have that right now. We have crony capitalism, okay? But guys, you hate fascism. Communism consolidates power behind the state. That's exactly what you're doing. Are you idiot?
Yeah. I mean, the short answer, yes, Sam. I believe that they are.
Yeah.
They don't really know. I don't think they know what they're asking for. They're looking for change in any form, even if it's bad. And unfortunately, most change
they're like, just do some kind of change.
That's all they're asking for.
Can we get some kind of change here?
No, but you can. No. You can have a war.
Doom.
When Harambe died, everything got shifted off kilter. Only conspiracy theory I 100% believe. I am thoroughly convinced that the death of Harambe popped us onto another timeline.
The gorilla Harambe was shot and killed at our Cincinnati Zoo. It happened after a young boy fell down into the gorilla exhibit.
As they mercilessly murdered Harambe for no reason. There were plenty of people who were like, well, you know, he touched a child. And then they kill Harambe. It was such a like portrait of human negligence. And it's like a bigger version of us like ruining the world. That and like the particle accelerator at the same time. Those two things combined the entire world up. And so when Punch showed up, Punch the monkey.
He's the unlikely hero we didn't know we needed. Punch the monkey, abandoned at birth, bullied by his troop, with just a stuffed orangutan as his companion. The entire world seemed to embrace him.
He's just so cute. I just want everything good in life for him.
That's the next great hope. Harambe was basically God, and Punch is Jesus. I hope that Harambe is in heaven looking down on Punch. And if something happens to Punch, dude, it is over for us. We're going to shift onto the grimmest possible reality. So we've got to protect that fucking monkey, dude. I swear to God, dude. What was the question?
I agree, dude. I think sums up.
Yeah, that was. I remember that time. It was a crazy time down in Cincinnati. But I don't remember the full story. Was the kid in danger? I know the kid was in danger just by being in the enclosure with the gorilla. But was the gorilla acting aggressively, puffing his chest up towards? I thought he was looking after the kid a little bit.
I think he totally was.
Yeah,
and then they freaked out because the mom either let the kid in there or put the kid in there like an idiot.
Yeah.
And now we're living in a death spiral because somebody had to shoot this gorilla.
It does feel that way. What year was that? Let me look that up real quick. Death. I'm just going to see. Was it 2012 or 2013? 2016. It was 2016 that it happened.
Right around then. We had great internet up to 2015. We didn't realize how good we had it. It was Wild West. And then Harambe died, and then they locked. It's like they needed a sacrifice.
Crystal Skull again.
Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Wow. That's crazy.
I mean, I'm just, dude, please bring us back to 2015.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
Prime internet. Glorious, fresh cut,
so
pure
good,
internet.
dude.
Pure internet.
Pure.
It wasn't stepped on, you know.
Yeah. Oh, you wouldn't
it was
even
good
feel
stuff.
It. You just go to a great place.
Makes your teeth numb. Oh, it's good stuff.
Oh, the best stuff. Dude. Pure internet. Let's go!
The New York Times is trying to normalize shoplifting.
I'm proposing a new term, micro-looting. You're paying for that, right?
I love it. I
Food
love
is
it.
a human right. These type of people, they'll be fine when a grocery store closes because of shoplifting. Their neighborhood has options, but there are a lot of people who don't. And now the New York Times wants the force to start micro-loading, but there are a lot of people who suffer when a grocery store realizes that people be stealing, and they're like, nah, we just gotta do business in the gentrified neighborhoods. The people who are employed by that grocery store, they lose their jobs, and some poor neighborhood ends up losing their grocery store. Some 20 million Americans live in food deserts, so when the evil chain store decides to close shop in a particular zip code, that has tangible effects. Now these three, I'm pretty sure they live in neighborhoods where you have options to eat. One of them is having dinner with Padma Lakshmi. Hassan, he's repping Ralph Lauren here, congrats on the bag, man. I'm sure he's eating well. I don't know who she is, but by the looks of it, she has plenty of food around her. You don't need to steal their food. And that's the point. The ones shoving it to the system, they are the yuppies with 5 grocery stores within a mile.
Everyone's shoplifting from Whole Foods when you're shopping there.
This was so bad, even the New York Times comment section is losing it. This has to be a conservative psyop. Nobody does more work for Republicans than millionaire leftists. Why is there 3 rich women talking about stealing?
That's hilarious, dude. That was a fire video. I mean, how many videos of the day have we had? 2 already?
Yeah, just
I'm
2,
afraid to play it because I feel like Bumfardo's about to get in my guts. But dude, I'll sacrifice my manhood for the show.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna.
Bumfardo! Video is number 1!
Great job, guys.
Dude, why are you staring at me like that, Bumfardo?
He likes to look. Hey, Bumfardo, I'm up here. Bumfardo.
Someone call H&R. I feel like I'm getting molested at my job.
Will go.
If you look at photos of what Asian men used to look like in the 1980s and 1990s, we are getting brutally mocked. Traditionally masculine, well-groomed, stoic. A lot of them are even learning lots of martial arts. These Asian men from the 1980s and 1990s actually look like men. 90s. And then we have this soft-looking, low testosterone. We got men doing makeup. We got men acting like girls. Gay haircut. What happened to Asian men? I mean, even in a global sense, what is happening to the males of the world today? And people just like to say, oh, well, it's the Asian beauty standard. Okay, but why did it turn into the standard? It's because of all these chemicals, microplastics, and endocrine disruptors that these big companies are just dumping in and polluting the environment. And many of these chemicals we ingest actually decrease testosterone and increase estrogen, which is the female sex hormone, which likely explains why many parts of the world are shifting towards a society that's increasingly normalizing the feminization of men.
Yep. Wow. Big points on that one. 100%, guys. And this gets into deeper shit. This is a depopulation agenda. Okay. And they, like, when you realize that the sorcerers who walk amongst us look at us like we're cattle, it's called mowing the lawn. They're going, like, dude, we are entering our children of men phase, guys, where it's like nobody has a baby and a baby is born, everyone freaks out. You know, it's just like, that's where we're going, dude.
Yeah, I agree. It's some kind of dystopian science fiction present. It's not a science fiction future anymore. Present, we're here.
We're in the middle of it. We're in our idiocracy children of men phase.
Early warning. Another early warning.
It's not. We're in it, dude. We're in it.
And then, you know, we got UFOs right around the corner. Like it or not, they're coming. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna get so bad that the aliens are the future and they have no genitalia. That's how bad it's gonna get.
Yep.
Whoa, so close.
Carl Grillmayer, he was a genius astrologist. There was a man walking on his property with a rifle. Police come, they arrest him. He gets let out on like $3,000 bail. 2 months later, comes back and shoots Carl on his front porch.
Oh.
No incentive. We know nothing of why he did it.
Really strange.
Carl helped start this observatory in Chile called the Vera Rubin Observatory. And it's meant to capture interstellar objects that are coming into our solar system. But the weird thing about the Vera Rubin Observatory, when the picture is taken, no scientist can look at it. It's actually sent to the American government automatically. Yeah. And they observe it, and then they deem it whether or not a scientist can look at it.
What are they looking for?
One dude's theory is that he believes the Apophis, that giant meteor that's supposed to come crazy close to Earth, he believes that it's actually going to hit Earth, and all these people going missing and dying, they know it, and instead of raising alarms, they're like, let's get rid of them, because chaos will ensue.
Yeah.
If people know that this is
I
going
like
to
that
hit.
idea. Don't tell me.
Yeah, I agree. I need to know. I don't need to know.
I don't need to know either. It's kind of like that movie Deep Impact. You know, you don't want to know. You don't want to.
Yeah, dude, I'm ready for it, man. I'm tired of working. I'm tired of working, dude. Please, giant asteroid, come and end it all.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do it. Let's go. I'm ready, dude. I am tired. I am so tired. I'm ready to go nappy nap. I will fair catch that asteroid.
Just bring it
Fair
on.
catching.
You're going to build a landing strip for it in your backyard.
Yeah,
Come
right
on in,
here.
right
I'm
here.
gonna put a bullseye right on my roof. Like, hit this.
Ready for you.
Let's go, bro.
Well, I want a few more years. I want to see if I can get to 60. You know,
Dude, I worked on 9/11, bro. I don't get any days off.
Oh my Lord, you're right. You're right. You deserve a day off. So yes.
And you got Kyle Wagner out here talking smack, not knowing anything. Guess what, Kyle?
For the sake of you getting a day off, yes, we should.
There you go, Kyle. Nobody wants to hear your fat mouth anymore. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, I put the wrong guy in fucking. I put the wrong guy. Damn it, dude.
Put the wrong guy in jail.
The wrong guy. Sorry, dude. I blocked. I didn't mean to block you. I meant to block Kyle Wagner in his stupid ass face.
Yeah, Kyle.
Kyle, you suck, dude.
You stink.
Talking shit. Guys work hard. Guys work hard for the money. Now, dude, what is the record? I'm to the guy I accidentally blocked. I don't know how to unblock you. I feel so bad, dude.
A mod has to do it. I think a mod has to.
How do you go in there?
Yeah, I think you got to go into YouTube Studio, go to block people, and then it's like you got to go into the back end of like where you upload videos, go to community, and then you can unblock them.
I got to go. I'll look it up. I'll do it after the show. I'm sorry to the dude I blocked.
Friendly
I feel
fire.
So bad.
It was friendly
like
fire.
That pig man on Star Wars falls into the fucking pit.
Yep.
And Jabba just laughs as he gets eaten. Yeah. And he's like, I'm a hard worker. I was employed a month last month.
Collateral damage.
I'm so
for the
sad,
Sarlacc.
dude. I got to go find out if I can unblock him. All right, let's do it, dude.
Here we go.
Dude. You don't know me, but I'm your brother.
Two North Texas boys have been indicted in federal court for allegedly plotting an amateur coup on Ganave Island off the coast of Haiti. According to the New York Times, the plan began in 2024 when the men started learning Haitian Creole and enrolling in combat and emergency training programs. One suspect joined a fire academy to study command and control, while the other enlisted in the Air Force and was stationed in Maryland, whereas the coup planning reportedly continued. The pair then planned to recruit homeless people from Washington, D.C. to help seize the island, after which they allegedly intended to become their rulers indefinitely, with the ultimate goal of eradicating the men of Ganave and enslaving the women and children. During their hearing, the federal judge asked one of the boys, "What was your motivation in learning Haitian Creole and joining the Air Force and sailing 1,393 miles and recruiting homeless people and plotting a coup against an entire nation's government and enslaving women and children?" One of the boys responded with, "Simply because, Your Honor, that's what black pussy does to a motherfucker."
Dude, another video of the day.
Bombardo! Video is number one! Ah!
Great job, guys.
Look at him stare at me with his creepiness, dude. I don't know, dude. I'm a little nervous. Yeah, Black puss will change a man. Look at that, dude. He's like, I can't tell. He's looking at me like I'm an enigma. He's trying to solve the puzzle.
Oh, look at that. Military industrial complex card. Yeah, I can see that. I can
too.
I'm madly in love with you.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but it did happen.
Dude, what is our record, by the way? Because we're so close.
I think the record, I have to go back. Let me see if I can. I'll find out during the next spin. I'll find out. I have it written down.
Someone just called me heavy knockers. What do I work at JP Morgan?
Heavy knockers.
I bet your fish face wife doesn't have cannons like this because women talk like that.
Yeah, we're going to spin it. Here we go. We're going to get this going right now, people.
I'm so upset that I blocked that guy, and he's probably
It's
now
fixable.
just spiraling.
Yeah, he's in a shame spiral right now. Like, what did I say?
I didn't do. Dude, if you watch this, just know I meant to block some other guy talking smack.
And he's still in there talking smack, probably.
He's still in here talking smack. There is no.
Will go.
Did you know that Northern Virginia has its own cryptid? Recent post from Phantoms and Monsters says the wooded corridors along the Potomac River and the suburbs outside of DC have produced a steady pattern of unsettling humanoid encounters.
Now, my answer, listen, I definitely think Catman is the feminized Korean of the cryptid world. There's no way he doesn't get shit from everybody. Catman?
Very elusive. Very. I mean, that was I guess an off the beaten path cryptid, which I do like. You know, Bigfoot and Dogman get so much play. Getting
the redneck of cryptids.
Yeah.
What you doing around here, boy? Oh, hey, Dogman, just passing through. Why are you on my lawn? Oh, Dogman, it's the only way I can get home. That was me acting that out.
I know. I like that, and I suspect with this card, yes, confirmation. We got the. This should be a unique card. This should be much more special to get the Bigfoot card. Well, we obviously got that because of the cryptid association with that video.
I'm liking the cards. I'm liking the cards.
That makes a little bit more sense. Makes me feel good there that we're making
me feel
good correlation.
Makes me horny. Hey, before we go, listen, guys, if you love the show, and I know you do, you got to check out my boy, Midnight Mike's world record podcast, Our Big Dumb Mouths. It's like the 5-star reviews are out of control. People love it. People talk about it. It's going to be in the podcast Hall of Fame at some point. It's undeniable. He's the first guy that might get in the Hall of Fame before he retires. It's Our Big Dumb Mouth. Everyone loves it. It makes everybody horny. It's
real quick. So for OBDM, the podcast, it's Monster May. So every week I'm covering a different like cryptid creature, cryptozoological creature. Tomorrow talking about mimics and shapeshifters. So we'll be doing a big segment on that.
It's a big month. Big month on Our Big Dumb Mouth. Now, if you love Sam Tripoli, and I think you do, you check out my shows a lot. Go to samtripoli.com. Check out my dates. Huntington Beach on the 10th. Then on the 18th, if you're in Hollywood, I am running my special in the Belly Room with some of my good friends. Then I'm going to be in Austin for my special shooting. So on the 18th, I run the special. On the 22nd, I shoot the special. Costa Mesa, Albuquerque. The 1000th episode sold out. Then Joke World. Very happy to be in St. Petersburg. Love St. Petersburg. Love Tampa. Really makes me feel wanted. Love the Tampa people. Lawerence, Tulsa, Skankfest. In New Orleans, and then bringing it home at Austin for the Comedy Mothership. And guys, real quick, I've been getting a lot of nice comments in the comment section about my new special. Oh, come on now. Hold on one second. Vamp. Oh, here it is. Here he is. Here it is. Shut your face. Here it is. There we go. Check out my new crowdwork special, Hero, live from Batavia. The people love it. You get a couple people. This guy's never been funny. That's fine. That's part of the gig. The rest of them, everyone loves it. It's 36 minutes of pure fire. Go check that out at youtube.com/Sam Tripoli Comedy. And then finally, World War Debate, big meeting today. Things have been going great. The Contender Series is about to go live. WorldWarDebate.com. Go check it out. The Contender Series is coming. Holla at your boy.
Yes.
So we got about 10 more minutes of this, and then we'll get into Sam's Corner. Don't have a lot of videos, gonna be honest with you this week. Don't have a lot of videos, a lot of serious stuff.
And just a clarification for people out there, our previous high score was 13,050 points. And we are right now, we are on the cusp. We have yet to hit the golden video, but we also haven't hit the video of folly, so it's a bit tenuous right now.
When you bringing back triple point play, dude, the people need it.
It's coming back in. We need some more benchmarks. Is coming in. It is coming back. We're bringing back some more gizmos and buttons to enjoy the wheel a little bit more. But first things first. It's being tuned right now. It's like you got to tune up your awesome race car before you take it onto the track.
I agree, buddy. I agree.
We're getting there.
There's tons of golden showers. Or you need to bring back the gay guy that announced it. Oh, triple point play.
Katy Perry just won a lawsuit against Katy Perry after Katy Perry sued Katy Perry for using the name Katy Perry. Here's what actually happened. Katy Perry is an Australian fashion designer. Her legal name, Katy Perry, and she started using it for clothing in Australia before Katy Perry the singer ever registered Katy Perry there for Katy Perry the singer's clothing line. Now the singer, of course, is actually Katherine Hudson, but she had already been performing as Katy Perry for years. Now the fight really blew up over merchandise. Katy Perry sued after Katy Perry's company sold Katy Perry's branded clothes in Australia during tours and through retail channels. Katy Perry's side then fired back and argued that Katy Perry's trademark should be canceled because by 2008, Katy Perry was famous enough in Australia that people would be confused. Now, after years of back and forth, Australia's High Court just ruled for Katy Perry. The court basically said that just because Katy Perry was a well-known musical artist, that did not automatically give her trademark rights for clothing in Australia that could wipe out and would wipe out Katy Perry's earlier rights there. In other words, trademark law is not just about who is more famous, it is about where they're famous, for what goods or for what purpose, and when they are famous. So Katy Perry the singer can still be Katy Perry, but in Australia when it comes to clothing, she does not get to steamroll the local designer, and this is a pretty good reminder that trademark rights are powerful, but they are not unlimited just because you are a global celebrity.
Wow, okay,
Yes.
keep that in mind.
Yes. Don Henley. Who was the lead singer of the Eagles?
Yeah, Don Henley. He was a big one. There's like
He
a
was
couple
suing a guy whose name was Don Henley, who owned like DonHenley.com. And he said, I'm more famous. I should get the name. And the courts are like, no, kiss our ass.
Yeah. Same with like somebody has SeanHannity.com and it doesn't go to Sean Hannity. It goes to another podcast. So it goes to NoAgenda.com. So,
Really?
Yeah. So someone bought Sean Hannity years ago and loves the No Agenda podcast with Adam Curry and John C. Dvorak and just forwards that to their podcast.
That is so
it's nice.
funny, dude.
It's very nice.
That's so funny, dude.
So here we go. Oh boy,
We're
on the
1,000.
cusp. We're
so close.
We're on the
videos.
cusp.
If we don't get that damn skull, we should be good. Oh, thank God we're so close.
Jackie Chan isn't a kung fu master action hero. His dad is. His dad was actually a spy that arrested this lady for smuggling opium, and then they fell in love and gave birth to Jackie Chan. But why? You see, Jackie Chan's dad was actually a bodyguard for General Gu Zhutong, who was chief of staff for Chiang Kai-shek, who was the leader of the Nationalist Party of China and later became the leader of Taiwan. Funny thing is, he was quickly fired from it when he dropped a rifle on the ground and it started spinning and shooting. And this is actual real fact. This is like from like a Jackie Chan movie as like a comedy strip. But he actually got fired. The thing about Charles Chan was that he was experienced in martial arts, so they made him into a spy instead. This was right during the Civil War, and Charles Chan, Jackie Chan's dad, worked for Chiang Kai-shek, the future leader of Taiwan, and had to do espionage on Mao Zedong, who was leading the Communist Party of China. Jackie Chan's mom, Lily Chan, has a pretty interesting story as well. She lost her former husband to air raids by the Japanese in Wuhan, and then she fled to Shanghai, trying to make money through the drug smuggling opium business.
Whoa.
So basically, the reason why she was smuggling opium was because the British forced China to trade with them because they wanted their tea, and they didn't really have anything that the Chinese wanted, so they just force-fed them a bunch of opium. That's like a very, very oversimplification.
Yep.
Tell me if you want a video on this. She already had two kids, and she had to find a way to make money and feed them. So she decided to open opium business. And that's exactly when Charles Chan busted the doors open and caught her and arrested her. But they fell in love somehow. The story doesn't even end there. The Communist Party wins the war against Chiang Kai-shek and the Nationalist Party and takes control over China. Charles Chan and Lily Chan decide to leave their kids back in China because they didn't want anything happening to them in the case that they were found. And they fled to Hong Kong and adopted the names Charles Chan and Lily Chan.
Wow.
It's not even their real names. The craziest part is Jackie Chan was never told about this until his 40s by his parents, so he didn't know this for most of his life. Actually, a movie where he visits mainland China to find his half-siblings, and it's called Traces of Dragon. Legends, Charles Chan, Lily Chan, and Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan is an absolute legend.
Absolutely.
If you watch my content by now, you know I always say some outlandish stuff because I can really tell when people don't watch till the end, but if you watch till the end, thank you. And shout out these legends.
Yeah.
I love it. You know that Jackie Chan is like the Bruno Mars of China. I don't know if he still is, but at one point he was like the biggest singer in China. Like, dude, the guy's like the total package.
So okay, so he's
total package.
He's so Jackie Chan is like the David Hasselhoff of Germany.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
okay.
He's like Van Damme and Hasselhoff had a Chinese baby.
Okay, I'm trying to become the Joe Rogan of podcasting, but it's very tough to do.
It's so hard because there's already.
I know it's
hard
the
to
spot's taken.
That. Next thing you know, you're going to have a Katy Perry versus Katy Perry lawsuit happening.
No, well, I don't want that. It's the last thing I want.
We're so close, dude. We're
Here we
just
go.
fighting for our lives right now. 13 what?
1350.
Oh, that's a big one. Oh, man.
If music genres are archetypal gods, what if they're living forces programming your nervous system, which thus feeds them energy to grow?
Okay.
Music genres express these godlike archetypes that accumulate into something like an egregore, which is a non-physical entity formed from the collective thoughts and emotions of a group of people.
Yes.
When thousands of listeners pour their emotional attention with sadness, anger, hope, lust, greed, optimism, anxiety, whatever, into the same sound, that genre starts to feel autonomous, like it has a personality you step into rather than just listening to it. These genres become alive forces, forms of thought built over time. Rock, pop, country, indie, punk, metal, new metal, emo rap, all their subgenres become archetypal entities, animating the tribes or listeners who gather around them. I know it sounds woo-woo, but it is biological too. Music, again, is organized time, and the nervous system is hypersensitive to these patterns in time. Rhythm activates your motor circuits, bass frequencies vibrate through your body, melodic tension activates your prediction systems to release dopamine when that expectation is met. That spiritual feeling is a neurochemical release synchronized to a time signature. It's a precise alignment between this rhythm outside and your internal chemistry. Tempo regulates your sympathetic and parasympathetic balance. High or low beats per minute drives that activation. When you go to a concert or a show and you're singing along or chanting, that increases oxytocin and social bonding, which is why the crowd feels unified, almost into one organism. Musicians are the conduits to these genre gods, summoning a power to literally control masses amount of people.
Yeah.
Like the drop in electronic music is just an engineered anticipation and release. Dopamine is structured through the silence and then it hits with that explosion. Or like how post-hardcore has breakdowns that bounces the time. Concerts are not just simple gatherings. I mean, just look around at the people. They all represent a different type of person. They're music genre god worshippers. These shows are coordinated neurochemical rituals where thousands of bodies can synchronize their breaths, their movements, and their emotional intensity, which dissolves the individual state into a shared rhythm. I mean, look at the distinct dances that each genre animates in its listeners, like slam dancing, headbanging, two-stepping, angry finger-pointing, moshing, or like crowd surfing. Crowd surfing, which is literally sacrificing yourself to the direction of the music. I mean, there's swing dancing, salsa, line dancing, the Dougie. Genres are biohacking templates discovered by souls feeding on its energy, which then was produced by a musician or a sound sorcerer that is refined over time to create specific states of consciousness. Sad music like Midwest emo becomes structured grief processing. Aggressive music like hardcore or drill becomes an avenue to let out that anger or passion. When you choose a genre to listen to or even worship, you are choosing a nervous system calibration to embody, and you become a disciple of that genre, spreading its holy message through your posture, your energy, your vibes. So what energy state are you constantly rehearsing? What tempo is your identity locked into? If music is literally wiring your nervous system, are you using it intentionally or is it using you? Like, are all music genres created equal? Or do certain bands or artists misuse the power? I know this can be an overgeneralization at times, but I'm trying to nitpick it as much as I can. But I've noticed personally that too much self-deprecating screamo or emo rap can dull the day instead of being reflective. And then I'll turn on like Sheryl Crow's Soak Up the Sun and feel that happy bubblegum pop genre god lift my spirits. Or like a fast, aggressive pop punk or melodic hardcore. That feels like I'm chasing my goals. Or indie music chilling me out. So is there a single genre best for the human spirit? Or do you have to jump around and tap into these different emotional powers? Or does everyone believe their favorite is the best because it resonates with their soul? I do think there are, say, bad or evil music genres, especially certain subgenres that are created by particular artists. But the real question might not be which god is supreme, but which one empowers your specific neurology the best.
Damn. What an amazing video.
I mean, dude, let me let Bumfardo steer.
Yeah.
Bumfardo video is
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's a great video.
Great job, guys. Look at this. Look at this stare. That is such a hard stare at the end, dude. Look at that right there. No, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. No, you gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. No, the other way. There you go. When we land, we look, keep going, keep going, keep going. It's right there. It's right there. Right there.
He's got his hand on your arm.
Yeah, he's just like, you know.
He's touching right above the elbow. That's a power move.
He's getting a little touchy with me. I don't know how I feel about this. Look at that. He's just staring at me way too hard, bro. How dare you? How
Guys aren't
dare
even
you?
watching Jeopardy or anything. There's just a blank screen.
I mean, my God, dude. Dude, new record, guys. Congratulations to everybody that was here on this historical day. We're not even going to push it, dude. We're not going to push it. I'm going to say something. I know every day I go, terrorist nuke.
They give us a terrorist nuke for that one.
I wonder what that is, dude. I wonder what that is. What a moment in history. Thank you.
A blast of energy mentioned mirrors the video's claim that music genres are living forces capable of animating groups with specific emotional states. Interesting. Kind of like a terrorist attack to shift the emotional state of a populace.
Yeah, I agree, dude. I agree. So I know I say this every week. Greatest show ever, the greatest ever of all time. But I mean, when you have 4 videos up for video of the week, and we could have done way more. I mean, serial killer lawnmower guy, Gardner.
Yeah,
that could have been easy video of the week for sure. I mean, it's always amazing, dude. It's always amazing, bro. What a great show.
I used to play real quick before we go to Sam's Corner. I used to play like in a math metal, heavy metal band for like almost like 15 years. And so it was like a lot of odd time signatures, super aggressive music. And like looking back on it, like I don't know, like at the time I loved it, but now my music of choice is more mid-tempo, kind of like Alice in Chains' Dirt, something like that. That's a little bit more subtle, and the beat's not as quick and as fast-paced. But yeah, I see what that guy was talking about with the genre of music and the embodiment of the crowd and aggressive music versus different types of music. Yeah, the guy was spot on, obviously.
Well, I'm going to say something, dude. My favorite genre, my favorite band of all time is in fact Tool. And they are very occult, dude. They are very occult, dude. Very occult. You know,
they have like, if you take like anything off Anemia, I love Undertow, even 10,000 Days. Like they have like an amazing repertoire of songs that take you just through a catalog of emotions. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's very crazy, dude. It's very crazy. All right, so I mean, like I want to rock out to Tool all the time, but I know they're singing about dark shit. All right, 13,410.
I'm marking it down before we go to Sam's Corner. 13,410 points.
That's a lot. All right, guys, here we go. We got some good ones. I found some good ones. Here we go. I don't know why, but this is one of my favorite videos I've ever seen, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It's definitely a weird one. We're just going to kick in the door, blaze in the 4-4, right out the gate at Sam's Corner.
Maxing is the process by which you transmax so hard that you rotate out of the standard gender orbit into another gender dimension.
We sent search parties into the 7th gender dimension. They found nothing, just abandoned hot pockets and a disturbing pile of Home Depot receipts and one lovely mommy dome still waiting for bed rest. Roaster, you didn't just max out, you transmaxed so hard you hit escape velocity, broke out of standard gender orbit, and got launched into another dimension. We're still picking up faint signal traces of you, spinning into the void like a non-binary satellite, but forgot how to re-enter the atmosphere. Comrade, NASA just classified you as unrecoverable debris.
That could be video of the day for sure.
It could be.
I have it in the ones I'm saving for the end of the year. Here we go. This is another one, ladies. This is a little tip for you. This is just 2 guys trying to help, okay? Just 2 guys trying to help.
To celebrate the fact that the masks were coming off in WA today, I decided that I was going to wear lipstick. And I read somewhere that the best shade of lipstick for a woman is the same color as their nipple. So I took a photo of the top of my nipple, took it into Mecca, and picked a lipstick color, and all day my patients, my reception staff, and people are complimenting me on my lip color. They're like, Alex, I love that lip shade on you, and it's taking everything that I have. Not to be like, thanks, it's the same color as my nipple. Like, everything.
Oh, yeah, prove it.
You know what? You would get a lot more love at work if you told them that. By the way, my nips are this color.
That is quite the opener. But
really
that is an interesting thought there. And I'd like to hear more women's opinion on that. Like, not in like a pervy way, but like a social experiment.
Yeah, I would like to hear women's opinion on, but I probably won't listen, to be honest with you.
Fair enough.
Here we go.
Female Shakespeare because there is no female Jack the Ripper. That's a quote from Camille Paglia, who's a famous feminist writer. And she actually argued that women aren't as oppressed as they think they are. Sometimes they think that they're being kept out of positions of power and prestige, when in reality they just don't want it bad enough. And she says, men really have extreme motivation because they don't feel an inherent sense of self-worth. Women do, though. Women feel like, even if they're insecure on a day-to-day basis, they feel like, I'm valuable. I can literally create life in my stomach. I'm like a little god. Men have nothing that is even close to that equivalent. And out of this kind of existential insecurity that men feel about their lives, they go and they do extreme things. They write a 10,000-page book, or they murder dozens of people, or they build a bridge, or they develop a vaccine. They try so hard to justify their lives. And she basically is a fan of men. She says that we wouldn't have civilization as we know it without men. Women wouldn't be motivated enough to create the infrastructure necessary for this society. She says we would still be in the Stone Age.
No, we would still be in caveman land because women would just be crying because nothing would get done. Yes, it's crazy to me. Think about where we are as society, how powerful it is to have a baby. And like all these women don't want to have babies. The way women talk about children and the way men talk about sex is unheard of 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Like when we're talking about feminized Asians, it's the same thing. Men want to look smacks and women don't want to have babies. And men don't even want to have sex. Men want to look good and not even get laid. What is the purpose of that? I don't know, man. Am I a boomer for saying get puss, bro?
Try.
Get some puss, dude. Try to do something. Here we go. Get some puss.
Grammys?
Now watching the Epsteins.
It's an award show for the people that were named in the Epstein Files.
Can't believe they got Kevin Spacey hosting again. A lot of competition for Best Picture.
Best Picture?
Best Picture with Epstein. How is Bill Gates up for Best New Accomplice? He's been in the files for years.
So the Academy votes for it, and then they have to campaign for it. It actually gets like really political.
It makes no sense.
The mysterious death in memoriam gets longer and longer every year. It's most of the show.
Can't believe Bill Clinton's still winning after all these years.
Yeah, that guy's a PGOT status.
What's PGOT? Oh, it's like EGOT, but for pedos. Yeah. P is for pedophile. G is for groomers. O is...
I always forget O. T is for to catch a predator.
T is to catch a predator, yeah.
Trump's gonna clean house again this year. He's gonna win it all. He's gonna win it all. He's the GOAT.
He drops files every few months to stay on top of the charts, okay? It's artificial.
It's talent.
He's cheating the system.
Talent.
Here we go, baby. Here's the big award. All right.
The final award of the night goes to Taylor Swift.
What the hell? She knows everything.
She's everywhere.
She's not even in the files.
Great.
Come on.
Great
That was
bit.
fire, dude. That
Great
was fire. That might make final ones of the here we go.
That's top tier. Year end. Definitely.
Here we go. We're gonna mix it up a little bit, have a little fun. Kind of a theme of the show today. Here we go.
Trees. No, not you. I'm saying that. Okay, save our trees. Save our trees. Save our trees.
Libby's my protest surrogate, which means she physically attends the protest.
Only one arm in the air, Libby.
Whilst I'm there emotionally, spiritually, digitally, which I think is more valuable in a way.
Luke's so generous and compassionate.
Brave.
I mean, anyone can go to a protest march, but how many of us have the balls to not go? And plus this way, he can protest 10 different things in one day while the rest of us are out here protesting just one. Like, it shows how much he cares.
Exactly. I mean, for my next saga protest, I'm walking barefoot from London to Glasgow. COP26.
You didn't say it was barefoot.
You'll be fine.
I just want my fans and my future kids to look at the sacrifices I made and say, wow, this guy really laid down for all the big issues. Just keep that bit in there.
Save our trees. We will not move.
There's no one here, Luke. I'm really, really cold.
Stop complaining, Libby. It's about something bigger than your comfort, okay? Wait, hold on a sec. Hi, yeah, can I get the Szechuan beef and egg fried rice, please? And can you make sure it's hot this time, yeah? Please.
I can't feel my feet.
Save our trees. We will not move. Save our trees. We will not.
Dude, have you noticed that like England is really going for it? Like they have the UK's SNL. Have you seen that?
I have not. No.
Yeah, they got, and that's how you know they're talented because they're not attractive people.
Yes.
Unlike America, we got to have sexy mannequins doing comedy. In the UK, they're like, no, dude, you could be uncomfortable to look at. And if you're funny, we'll put you on.
It's so old school like that. Gotta appreciate it.
Yeah, I do too, dude. Okay, here we go. Here's another good one. Here we go.
Ryan Johnson, the billionaire biohacking freak who's trying to become immortal and live forever, tweeted last night that his girlfriend has a top 1% vagina in the entire world. This is Brian Johnson, if you're not aware. He's an absolute circus act. He's basically turned into like a half human, half robot, trying to be 200 years old, and he uses all of these apps and technology and medicines and resources, and he posts all of his progress for the world to see. As you can imagine, this guy doesn't have a great barometer for what's normal and what's weird. So he is the most socially awkward guy on the internet. This is his girlfriend, Kate, and Brian decided to give us an update on their nightly routine, saying just gave Kate oral sex. Already probably a pretty weird tweet, but he followed it up with this, saying that her vaginal microbiome report says that she has a 100 out of 100 pussy. Top 1% of all vaginas in this world. He said only a quarter of women on this planet Earth have an L. crispatus dominant vagina at 50%. She's at 98.7. That's like when Babe Ruth was hitting more home runs than entire other teams. It's like Wayne Gretzky in hockey. Like he's number one, and then there is an ocean between him and number two. Girl has a 98.7 L. crispatus dominant pussy, folks. No STIs, no BV. She ain't baking bread, folks. She doesn't even know what yeast is. Check the fridge. No cranberry juice in there. She doesn't even know what a UTI means. Then he explained that vaginal microbiome health is downstream of everything else, meaning your stress levels, your gut health, your immunity, your reproductive. But I just think using the term downstream when you're talking about your girl's pussy is just weird. And obviously the whole thing is weird. This guy is posting charts and graphs like it's fucking baseball reference, except he's talking about his girl's vagina. Now, Kate did jump into the conversation here, saying, I know this seems totally unhinged because it fucking does. She talks about how oral sex is great, but it can be dangerous for your health with STIs and different bacteria.
What?
But this is really just a fancy scientific way for this girl to come out and brag and be like, yeah, my kitty had a second.
Yeah, I mean,
come
what
get
girl
a
would
smack
like
roll
that?
from my honey pot because my coochie tastes like candy. And you might be laughing about this story, but take a good look because this is where we're headed as humans. We're just going to morph into this androgynous army of robot human freaks with zero social skills. Like, yeah, you might live to 200, but like everybody's hated you for 2 centuries.
Yeah,
to be honest, I'm just surprised
100%.
these guys have regular actual sex with like their mouths and body parts. I would expect them to do it demolition style with the headsets.
What's wrong? You broke contact.
Contact? I didn't touch you.
Dude. Yeah, I mean, that guy's definitely weird. But I think women would love, in a weird way, if everyone said you had 1% vagina. I think everyone would love that.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Here we go. 2 more and then we're done.
Women are smarter than men, but on average, most women are midwits.
At the distribution instead, women are far more likely to be consolidated in the middle, meaning most women are midwits.
Whereas most men are either very stupid or very smart. Since the hive mind is accumulated out of the majority of opinions of women en masse, since the hive mind is pulled into by a majority of midwits, information you're extracting from the hive mind is midwit information. Obviously, not all women get their information from the hive mind. There's obviously very smart, educated women, and then there's really dumb women, just the same way there is men. But the majority of women tend to outsource their thought for approval from the group. And this hive mind isn't actually a bad thing. This is actually a fantastic evolutionary trait, because the hive mind isn't designed to be intelligent. It's designed to reflect the values of the society that they are in. If you have a healthy, strong society, then the women will furiously and ferociously defend that set of noble, high-minded values. But if you have a society that is full of debaucherous, lying, cheating, manipulating, corrupt values, then the hive mind will defend those ferociously. The ideas from the hive mind are outsourced and seek social approval. Whatever the society is parroting as, like, quote unquote, the right thing to do is what the hive mind will regurgitate. I actually think it's a really good thing that women do have this trait. I just think the men that came before us failed miserably in their enforcement of, like, high-minded, noble ideals.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Look it up.
Look it up. Look it up. Final video of what could go down as, well, technically by score, the greatest show we've ever done. I mean, sometimes we might get a high score, but the videos aren't that. Today, the videos were amazing. The score was high. It was fire. Here we go. Final video. Here we go. Final video.
The types that interracial couples could fall into. There's the bigger white girl and the black guy combo. It's always going to be a permanent couple. They'll immediately get a dog. They're going to share a house. Even live in a tent or a car before you see them break up. They're getting married right now as we speak. There's the nerdy white guy and the black girl combo. Even more if she's alternative and he has niche hobbies. He'll know how to take one of these completely apart and put it back together. And if he could skate or draw even the slightest bit. There's the Latino and white girl combo. Now, she's always going to be blonde specifically. Even more if he's a vaquero. She'll know 4% Spanish on a good day. They're still having the biggest wedding you ever saw before. There's the retired white guy and Asian lady combo. He was probably in the military. She'll be a nurse and she's Filipino. He was probably divorced or cool like 4 times. The honeymoon's lasting like 4 months. The same thing goes for the Asian and white girl combo. Like, you'll always see him in the gym. Now, he'll be Filipino, but this tattoo specifically, they'll always be 30 years old exactly. Their entire social media is vacation pictures. They'll have the exact same college major. Now, there's the Indian girl and the black couple. Now, he's always gonna be Jamaican. She'll always have glasses and a nose ring. You might even see red hair. It's gonna be a magnetic force field. Always end up having at least one daughter. There's gingers and black people in general. All they gotta do is make eye contact and they'll start dating. One probably just formed right now.
Dynamite.
We want to thank Lucy for sponsoring the show. Go to lucy.co and use promo code DOOM, and then check out the world's greatest podcast of all time, Our Big Dumb Mouth. And then check out my special if you can, Sam Tripoli Hero, live from Batavia on youtube.com/Sam Tripoli Comedy. It was an honor to Doom with you today, my friend.
Oh, yeah, big
on
time.
this historic day. Write this down. Tattoo this on your body. Well, I don't even know what the number was. 13. Yeah. What was that? Dude?
Well, I mean, I got the number somewhere. It is, the number went away. No, it's 13,410.
All right, dude. Look at this. Fire. Mike, you never let us down. Your innovation is pushing podcasting to levels that people don't even understand. I enjoy going to war against the reptilians.
They're right around
See
the
you
corner.
next week.
See you all next week.